Hey guys, sorry. How's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night whenever you guys are watching this. If you guys are watching this after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that'll be available timestamp down below, okay? Just a reminder, please take it resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. There's plenty of other videos you guys could check out. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, okay? Today we're going to be doing career readings, career and finances. Please make sure you guys are liking this video, comment, subscribing, sharing, all that stuff. I would really appreciate it. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, and if you guys would like to purchase a reading, that information is also available down below. So we're starting today with Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm definitely hearing something about like getting your ducks in a row, or like maybe you're preparing to make a transition. Yeah, we have seeing progress, changing directions. I don't know. Let's get the cards out and then I'll look at the energy. Yeah. So I feel like you do want to move on. Like you want to move on from a situation. You could have like somebody in your management or your boss that's working against you, that's not really like helping you out. They could be cutting corners and then blaming you if things go wrong. Like you're kind of like the scapegoat right now. You're really looking like maybe to like change to like to pivot in your career. So you could be like wanting to like just move to a different company altogether, or like maybe a different department. I see you just like quit. Like you guys could be quiet quitting, where you're just like over it, like you don't really care, you're not doing above and beyond like you normally do. You're very much just like, or you could actually be physically quitting this job because you're very just over it. Like it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. I definitely feel like there's somebody here that's been working against you, and like you've been peeping it, you've been noticing it, right? Moving in silence. Yeah, so that's you guys could be putting in like other applications right now, or I do feel like that. Yeah, because you're ready to move on. Yeah, eight of cups right there. You guys are looking for something more emotionally fulfilling as well. Like this could be like sucking your soul dry. It could be making you a little bit miserable, because you guys could be like empaths, where like you could take in other people's emotions, and like this manager or supervisor that you have, it could be a coworker, but I'm feeling somebody with like higher power, somebody who has power, right? Authority. That's just like really making your life miserable, and like we can take on that energy. So I could understand you wanting to like change directions, or like move on. It came out like at first I just cut the deck, but when I shuffled and I was shuffling, and it came out, and it's like you walking away. I don't know if you physically have walked away yet, but you have mentally already walked away for sure. You're definitely over this. I don't think there's anything anybody can say, like even if they offer you like a raise or like a promotion, I don't think you would even want to stay in this environment anymore, because of how overburdened you are, how overworked you are, how much like it's too little too late is what I'm getting. It's that one song. It's too late to apologize. Yeah, by One Republic. That's how I feel. Yeah. I think this person that you guys are dealing with is like very unhealed. Like I feel like they could have like an entity attached to them, or like it's just so negative. And like sometimes when you are around someone who has a negative entity around you, like they can kind of like latch onto you as well, and you can feel it. Like it changed your whole demeanor. We do have this two of Wands here. It's like you guys making a decision to like walk away from this bull. It's a lot. And I don't feel like anybody would blame you for walking away, okay, Scorpio? Let's see what we have coming in for you. What do we have coming in here for Scorpio? I love it. Six of Wands energy, success, right? Victory. I also feel like your guys are taking the high road in this situation. And for some reason, I don't think, like, maybe you guys make really good money, and so your boss just like is like, oh, I could treat you however I want because you're basically getting paid to take this abuse, and you're just like, no, absolutely not. Like, you're taking the high road and you're walking away. I think that they're gonna be surprised. I think a lot of people just take this person's bullshit for like what it is, and like they're never really held accountable. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the devil energy. But I think by like you guys walking away is gonna kind of like, you know, you would like to think that this person would realize everything that they're doing wrong, but that's just like wishful thinking, right? When we can wishful think. Okay, Scorpio, good luck to you guys. Next we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel like you guys are healing something. You guys could be healing like your money wounds. I'm definitely hearing like easy come, easy go. So I think maybe you guys are like, if you guys are having cash flow problems, like because it comes as quickly as it goes, right? So it comes really quickly and then it leaves really quickly. So maybe it's hard for you to like save money. We do have your presence as a blessing, speak up, and fame, power. I definitely feel like whatever career field you are in right now, Sagittarius, like you are, there's more waiting for you, right? I think you're thinking very small. Yeah, okay. There could be some issues having, like, you guys, I think you guys work like in a very small office space because I think maybe there's like drama happening a lot, right? That didn't want to come through like that. Why not? Let's use this deck for clarity. Maybe you like to keep to yourself. Maybe you're not a person that really likes to socialize, and like these people kind of, I don't want to say judge you, but I guess in a way judge you. It's hard to defend yourself when you're not there, right? It's like maybe people are kind of like making, like taking shots at you when you're not there. I see you being like very calm and rational about this. Like you don't really let a lot of things bother you. I think you know that you carry a lot of the workload and like you don't really care what people have to say about you because at the end of the day, like you know what you bring to the table, right? I think it might be a little bit difficult for you to like speak up. I think in cases like when it really does matter, you are able to like speak up, but a lot of the times because you just really don't care, it's like, oh, whatever, like let them think whatever they want to think, which fair, right? Can we clarify this here for Sagittarius? Oops. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like someone is trying to stop you from like achieving something and it has you questioning yourself. When people don't want you to move on, they can try to make you feel smaller or less than in order to keep you around, right? Because like if they think that you can realize your worth and like what you actually are meant to like have, right? It's then they can keep you around. So maybe like they're not paying you as much as like you should, like you could be doing, or you could be making if like you went to another place. But we do have here with the Ace of Pentacles, like which is like growing, starting something new, and I want to say somewhere else. No, but there's like a resistance I'm feeling. Like maybe you guys don't want to start all over again. Maybe you don't want to go anywhere. Maybe you're okay with how things are going here. It's not like the best, but it's not the worst. But I feel like you're meant for something more. The Ace of Pentacles landed on fame and power and fortune. And it's like, I could be doing something like through your voice, like you guys could be helping people or, yeah, that's coming through very strongly. So you guys are meant to be helping people. Speak up, standing on the Seven of Wands landed on it. Like the Seven of Wands landed on speak up, where it's like you need to speak up for yourself and what you actually really want. I can understand getting like caught up in the day-to-day of like a job, a career, because you know we all have to eat, we have to pay bills, we have to do all this stuff, right? It's just natural. But it gets to the point where like this is like you're just surviving, you're not thriving, and that's how I'm kind of feeling. You do have a choice as well to make here, bottom of the deck energy, because this is something I feel like you've been fighting or like resisting for a very long time, because I do feel like there is something that you're supposed to be doing, and I do feel like it is meant to help other people. Anything else here? Yeah. This is something that you're going to have to grow. Like, it's not going to take, literally from the Ace to the Seven of Pentacles, like these are both growth cards, right? New beginnings and waiting for something to come to fruition, like to take its time. But it is a very stable, like it's making an investment in yourself, right? And when that happens, it's you guys reaping the rewards at the end of the day, right? Yep, Lover's card is there is a choice here for you to make. Can't show that because there's naked people on there, but okay, Sagittarius, good luck to you guys. 11:11 on the clock. Like, there is a wish fulfillment coming. But you guys have to make this choice or a decision to want more or to do more, because other people can see, yeah, judgment. Other people can see your star power. It's up to you to see your star power now. Okay, next we have Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like there's like this energy of you going back and forth with something. I don't know if you're trying to change your career. Let's see what the cards have to say, and then yeah, that feels okay. So I think you guys have been there's a power struggle with you guys at work, like between you and your boss, right? Maybe you just don't like the way this person does things, or vice versa. They don't like how you do things, right? Obviously, we're not going to get along with everybody, right? Like, that's just human nature. Like, it's impossible to. But it gets to a point where, like, it's in the workplace where, like, I don't know, like, I think maybe you've been in this position longer than your boss has been at the company, or something like that sort, where it's just like, you know more, where it's like, you're not going to tell me what to do. I've been doing it like this. Like, so there is, like, this kind of, like, stubbornness, I want to say, maybe from you, but also too where it's like maybe this manager or whatever, they need to leave you alone because you've been there for so long and you know what you're doing, right? Like, just to relax. I could understand like the manager like wanting to like do their job in a way, but like it's kind of like, it's borderline harassment. I feel like you feel like it is harassment. There is an opportunity coming back your way that you feel like you missed out on. So we never miss out on opportunities, right? It's just like whatever's meant for you is meant for you. There is something coming back around that you wanted to take but you didn't. That's gonna come. Let's see what we have here. I kind of feel like this person, this manager or boss that you're dealing with, Capricorn, might be a little bit jealous of the fact that you have been there for so long, and that you probably, if you wanted their job, you could have had their job. That's kind of like, okay. There is something here where, like, I don't know, there is like, I feel like it's because of a power. They're like, this person has power over you, perceived power. They really don't have power over you. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, you're feeling tired or like left behind, and like you're just like maybe looking at the people around you, like your same age, or where you're just kind of like, damn, like what am I doing? This person, oh, this manager could be younger than you. Could be. Where it's like maybe you have a, like, I don't know, but there is just like this internal struggle. Like, I don't know if it's like you have this internal struggle, and I think your manager does too. Anything else here? We have the Three of Cups. There's somebody here that sees your potential, Capricorn, and they want to offer you something, but yeah, they see you as the Empress here. I also feel like you're meant to do something more, Capricorn. What is Capricorn? Because we have multi-millionaire that came out here too. What is this multi-millionaire? It's being hidden, 12th house. Can we clarify, what is this? I don't know if like you're fearing, like you're lacking, like maybe you don't really need this job. That's coming through. You actually really don't need this job, but you're working for some like, that's very weird. It's like undercover boss kind of thing. But like you have the money, but you're staying here. But then why are you feeling tired and left behind? because this job is taking a lot out of you. I think it's best if this is the case, because the energy is kind of confusing. I think maybe you're confused on why you're even staying in this position. Why? Virgo, it's like maybe you just like to keep busy, you like to work hard, and now like it used to be fun for you. This isn't fun for you anymore. It's actually kind of stressful. Two of Swords here, where it's like there is a decision here. Like, which way are you gonna go? I always kind of feel like when conditions get hard, it means it's time to go. That's just for me personally. Like whenever someone starts to like stress me out or like irritate me or like, you know, sometimes just change. I like change. It shows like you get to experience a lot more, right? That way, like, and that's what we came down here as like for the human experience, is to experience things, right? If this is no longer fun, no longer easy, no longer your passion, it's okay to change your mind and to walk away and to do something else. You don't have to stay there miserable. Death card when I split the deck. With every ending, there is a new beginning, Capricorn. Okay, let's move on. Aquarius is next. Aquarius, I'm definitely hearing patience for you. Come on. Okay. So you guys could be moving in silence right now, right? You guys could be working for, it's like, I want to say a small workforce. So like maybe you're just like an only person, or like there's not a lot of people in your office or like in your career. We have exception to the rule. You stand out everywhere you go. I think you guys could be having some fun problems too. Like there could be some issues with your money. But there is something that's coming into right now. Like you guys could be taking a leap of faith, starting I want to say a new position. But that doesn't want to come through. It's kind of, let's see what we have here. I don't think you're telling anybody about this. You're keeping it to yourself. You have like some very valuable skill sets that I think people sometimes like to take advantage of, right? Yeah, we do have scammer on the bottom of the deck. We have the Knight of Wands. You guys could be coming into some financial, I don't want to, how do I say it? Into some finances, right? Like what, can we clarify? Yeah, King of Coins. You guys have been working hard towards something and it's about to pay off. I don't feel like you're going to tell anybody about this. Emperor, bottom of the deck. Okay. There's somebody here watching you and like, they're not happy that you're successful. That's probably why you're keeping things to yourself. Like, I don't know if you're up for a promotion or like up for, if you're up for some, yeah, I would say a promotion or a raise or something. Yeah. And I think it's because people know that when you're committed to something that you get things done. All things pure light. We have Four of Coins. Yeah, this is definitely keeping your energies and your blessings to yourself. Three of Coins. Yeah, and then, I don't even know why, but your family could be a thing too, or like the community that you're a part of. Like you don't even want to tell them about it because you just you firmly believe in like the evil eye, or like sometimes people's energies can affect things. And not saying that whatever's meant for you is going to be meant for you, but sometimes there can be delays, right? Or unnecessary obstacles, right? Yeah, we have the Death card here. I think you guys could be moving from this position, that you guys are moving from this position, because we do have the Death card. Anything else here? I think you guys are being rewarded because you guys have worked really hard on this with the Seven of Wands. Not only have you worked really hard on this, but you stayed true to yourself. Well, like maybe other people around you, like they'll take shortcuts, or like They will do things that, I don't know, maybe like they'll sleep with the boss to get their position. And I feel like you guys are just, you have morals or standards or whatever. And it's like, just because of that, like, you know what, these people, like, they're gonna have to deal with however they got that position, right? That doesn't have anything to do with you. You stay true to yourself, and you know that whatever's meant for you is meant for you. Pure light. The devil uses other people to attack me, so I keep things to myself. Spirit has been telling me to keep myself. Yeah, no, seriously, I'm right there with you, 100%, to just keep things to yourself, because you don't know who, like, even if they do it subconsciously, like, somebody can love you, but subconsciously, like, they can feel some type of way because they're not in the position that you are, right? So sometimes it's very hard to, like, share your joy with somebody who you love if they're not in a healthy, happy headspace, or if they really do want that for you. Like, how can you know? Like, you don't know what people are going through internally. So just be aware. Okay, that's it for you guys, Aquarius. Next we're gonna do Pisces. Pisces, your angels, I want you to know, like, you guys have been praying for something. They want you to know they hear you, right? 222 on the clock. You're not alone. I don't know why this is coming through, but you guys could be starting a new business with a partner. No, they're like, that's not it. But typically 222 is about partnership. It's about soulmate connections. But maybe you're like starting something with yourself. That's coming a little bit more strongly. I'm laughing because sometimes things, it's just like, it's like an oxymoron right here, but because we have work from home and then going out with your coworkers, so it's just like, how can you work from home? Unless, like, you know, obviously if you work from home, you can still have coworkers, right? Like if you work for a business, so maybe you guys are going out with them, but you guys are very well known in your field, and like I think you enjoy, like, you honestly enjoy helping others. There is, again, somebody here who feels threatened by that. Sometimes when people, like, they can see you doing good, right, and like genuinely love to help people, because we do have genuine people like that, but sometimes people, they don't know, like, that's not something they would do from their heart. They can be very selfish. Their heart chakra could be closed off, right? So when they see you doing something like out of the goodness or kindness of your heart, it's like, oh, they just want attention, or they just want love, because that's what they want, right? So a lot of times maybe people are projecting onto you in your job. Maybe that's why you need like a work from home position, Pisces. Maybe you guys are an empath, where like you guys can't really deal with a lot of other people's energies, right? It can be very overwhelming. We do have fame, and for like, people really do know you. Like, I don't even think, like, if you don't know, people do talk about you a lot more than you would think, Pisces. You guys could be coming into like some fortune with like this work from home position, or like fame, like the fame and well known, like you are very well known. I think you guys need to realize that by being well known, not everybody's gonna like you, which is fine. Not everybody will like you. It's impossible, right? At the same time, where it's like you are gonna get negativity, but negativity is sometimes a lot louder than positivity, because people who are positive, they don't feel the need to like express how positive they are, but people who are negative tend to express that more, and that's why the energy tends to be more loud. So if you do have people in your field telling you all this negative stuff, just know that it has absolutely nothing to do with you. It's a projection of themselves and like how they really feel about themselves. I remember I was watching The Boys, and like in the last season, where Starlight, right, where like half of the world hated her, right, and I kept thinking, well, like half the world still loves you, like where it's like if it's a 50-50 split, you still have people who do love you and appreciate all the work that you do. So it's like, try to focus on that positive. We do have the World card. I think you guys are going to be like well known, like around the world. And we have Justice. You guys are clearing out a lot of debt, karmic debt, right? Or like, by helping these people, I don't even think you realize that you're doing it, but you are clearing karmic debt. 8 of Pentacles. You guys have been working very hard. And it's time that you guys are going to get recognition. Yeah, the Seven of Swords here. Be careful with who you allow into your energy at this time, because there could be somebody who is pretending to be your friend, like your coworker, who's like might be pretending that they're happy for you, but they're really not. They're kind of battling their own demons. They might think that it's unfair that things come to you naturally, Pisces, which is just not true. It's very much like everybody goes through it. Like everybody has something that they have to go through. It's just the way that people come out on the other side of it, right? So yeah, Five of Wands. This person could like to argue or like to say like, why are you, like they think it's a, like what, I think you guys are very happy people. People enjoy being around you. And this person just can't understand that. They just are very, they can't see that as truth. Like they don't understand it because they never experienced it. But it's because I think you're very good at transmuting energy, and this person is very good at like being the victim at the end of the day. Page of Swords. Yeah, they see you as I think this person could be trying to recruit other people in the way that in their mindset of how they think about you. I wouldn't worry about it though. Like people can see that this person is just kind of very bitter, and at the end of the day, like you are very protected. Like I can understand it being very annoying. I think this is like, if you guys haven't transitioned from a work from home position yet, you guys might be trying to transition into that just because of how toxic maybe this person is trying to make things for you. But I want you to know, like, you do have people who are on your side more so than what this other person, whoever's on this other person's side. I was gonna say like maybe you should just have like a conversation with this person, but I don't think you could, because sometimes people are just gonna take things the wrong way. I mean, you could try, but I don't know how far you're really realistically gonna get with that. Okay, next we have Aries. Aries, your energy is kind of like, I don't want to say out there. It's hidden, maybe. Like, are you hiding your energy? Okay. So Aries, you guys have been looking for signs, right? Like, I don't think you're very happy in the place, or like the place that you're at right now. You guys could feel like you're being micromanaged, or that somebody's taking advantage of you. I do feel like you're looking for a sign, like to move on, or like to do something different. And so if you guys are, this is definitely your sign. I think that you have been like overgiving yourself to this job that you don't really care about anymore. That's coming through very strongly. I do feel like you, I don't know why, but maybe you feel like you owe it, like to stay for some reason. I don't, it's going to be different for everybody, but I think that you guys have been starting something for yourself, and I think that you are working on expanding. So expanding this thing for yourself, what is it going to be? It's going to be different for everyone. Let me see. What is this expand? This could even just like being expanding your resume, right? Like maybe trying something new. No, okay, what is this? What is expanding this business? It is something that you have been working on. Like maybe you guys want to be in business for yourself. Maybe you guys want to, I don't know, move away from this, I want to say relationship. That's interesting. Are you in a relationship with your job? Maybe that your job takes too much time out of you, like too much energy. You're very tired. Maybe you feel like you can't speak up for yourself, or when you do speak up, you're punished. Yeah, like with the Tower card here, like it might be time to like end things, right? Can we clarify this here? There is a new beginning on its way, but you have to stop overgiving yourself, like to this job or to this company who really doesn't care about you, like who will replace you like the minute that you walk away, right? And start giving to whatever it is here that you are trying to create. For some of you guys, this is like you guys creating a life or like creating a new home. Yeah, there is a choice here, a difficult decision. I don't know why you feel like you're like torn, like it could be because, is this a family business? This could be like a family business where you want, like, your family's kind of taking advantage of you because it's like for the sake of the family. But there is just something maybe you want to create for yourself. They might, if this is a family business, your family might tell you you're selfish because you want to do something for yourself, which isn't true. They're actually being selfish for keeping you to themselves. Yeah, King of Pentacles. You might actually end up making more money. I feel like you will end up making more money if you, whatever it is that you're trying to expand, your own business, your own thing here. It will end up actually making you more money and also happier. You'll be happier. But you have to stand up for yourself. Yeah. And I feel like that's very hard for you to do because it causes you like maybe like late at night, like you have like a lot of fear and anxiety about starting something new and like maybe disappointing people who really count on you. But if you don't, you're kind of disappointing yourself and letting yourself down. Okay. Next we have Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do we have for you? Taurus, I feel like you guys have been very patient about something. Yeah, you guys could be trying to grow your business. There is... Okay. You guys have not given up. That's very Taurus energy, right? So I think you guys, like, to be honest, Taurus, this is a very nice energy here. You guys have been very grounded. Like, that's very earth sign of you, right? There is something coming back. Like, maybe there was a missed opportunity where you felt like there was a missed opportunity that's coming back around now. I think you guys are being watched. There is something where, like, I don't know, like, I don't know why, but maybe somebody tried to replace you and like it's just not working in your career. Like maybe they're like, maybe you were passed over for an opportunity and they went in another direction and like they regret it. They really do, because like I think that they see how you're doing, like yeah. Can we clarify this here? I think you guys have been like watching the time. Like I think you guys have been so patient with this Page of Coins here. This is like, you started this, I want to say maybe years ago. And it's just like you haven't given up. Like you're still on this path. Like you guys could be doing other things as well. But there is definitely like this, like you guys being rewarded for like your patience and like your resilience with this 9 of Wands here. There is just, somebody feels like shit for the way that they treated you, because they're like, I don't understand, like it just like their behavior. I think that maybe this person acted out of like spite. This person was very spiteful, and like they're kind of realizing that you were right in a situation here. There's like, maybe like the way that you handle people, like maybe you have really good like good people skills, right? And like, you are very, I keep hearing patient, like you're a very patient person. And like, I want to say that the person that they picked over you is just not, like, they're just not you, Taurus. Yeah, they had like, oh, I think you can look back at this person and kind of just be like, well, I told you so, right? Are you going to accept their offer? There is an offer coming in here. But I don't know if that's the offer you want. Does Taurus want to take this offer? I mean, they want you to take this offer. But does Taurus, I mean, Page of Pentacles again. Where I think if you guys do want to take it, you can obviously take it. You're still, I think that there is something else here that you guys are working on that you can still continue to work on. That's coming through very strongly. And if you want, it's like maybe you want to do this just because like, you know, you can do it. You have like you have the skill set. I feel like it's like a very unique skill set that you guys have for this. And yeah. And it's like, I feel like you guys are waiting for someone or something else too, though. So you have like multiple like pots in the fire, right? So that's very, very Taurus of you guys. You guys could like, I think like Taurus, you guys are ruled by Venus, right? And Venus is the planet of love and luxury. So like you guys could like really nice things. So like maybe you guys do have like multiple streams of income. Like to keep yourself, but like you guys are also very good at saving your money because we do have like aligned spending. Like you guys are on this path and you guys are on the right path. And there's somebody here who just like kind of like is like, damn, Taurus was the person for this job, and they're gonna come back into your life and say, would you please take this position? And I think you'll take it. I think, you know, it's not permanent either. Nothing in life is permanent, right? Hi, Rick James. Okay, next we have Gemini. Gemini, you know what, Gemini? I feel like I don't know why I always remember Gemini, but this is like a pattern for you guys. It seems like a continuation, but let's pull out the cards and then we'll go from there. So you guys are looking for a new job, a new career. I personally don't feel like you need a job. I don't know if you guys are retired or like you guys have some sort of passive income, like you technically don't need to work, but you choose to work because it keeps you busy. It keeps you like, you know, gives you something to do. Cause like sometimes when you're stuck at the house all the time, it's just like, you just want to interact. And I think that you found a job, but then you have somebody here who is jealous of you because they have to work. Where it's like they have to do this, and so when they have to do something, like when you don't want to actually really be there, they create like this negative toxic energy around them, and it's like, okay, I'm just here, and like you can feel it. I think this person, like it feels kind of like high school, like it's very cliquey, and they might even like turn other people against you. I do feel like this person does have the power to like maybe make your schedule, so like they give you like really shitty shifts, or like something of that sort, right? Where like they do have power in that career over you, right? This person is like, you don't even need to be here. Like you should let this job go to somebody who actually needs to work, like pocket watching you. And it's just like, it's very unnecessary. Like if people just need to worry about themselves, right? I do see like maybe you want, like, I think you do want to start your own business, or like maybe even take this person's job realistically. Like I think you're over this person. I don't think you really like, who likes getting pushed around, right? Like at the end of the day, I think you guys are very kind. I think this person can take your kindness for weakness, which just isn't true. Oops. Yeah, this person is actually acquiring a lot of karmic debt, the way that they're treating you. I don't know why you trigger this person so bad, but you do. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. We're like, this person, I don't even think they think they're the problem. They don't. Can we clarify this here? You can only help people who want to be helped, right? And I think like you are this Queen of Cups energy. Like you guys are very someone who like, you can understand everything that I'm telling you, you already know about this person. I think that's why you give them so much grace. But it gets to a point where, like, how much grace can you give somebody before you're just tell them to F off, right? Two of Wands. This person is very, very, to me, it's like, this person will never be happy until they kind of just like stop looking outwards and start looking inwards, right? Like, they have the answers themselves. They don't need to sit here and try to make you feel like shit because they feel like shit. But there is something coming here. Let's see what's coming in here for Gemini. We have a new beginning. Ace of Wands. I feel like you guys could be starting your own business, or like starting or becoming a boss. That too, like, where like you guys are, I don't know if like you're going to be able to open up your own department or do something like that, where like you get to pick the people that is around, who you work around, right? If that's, be careful, because sometimes people can be really sneaky in the way that they are. Like, they'll, obviously when you're in an interview, you're going to be your best self, like, so just be careful. I think you guys have really good discernment, Gemini. I wouldn't really worry. I think you guys would prefer working by yourselves, which I can understand. But you might be surprised. Like, you guys might find someone that you really enjoy working with. Because I think the reason why you wanted this career was like to like keep yourself busy and like to interact with people, so you're not stuck in the house all day. Queen of Pentacles. This person, they just need to heal. Anything else? No. Okay, let's move on. I feel like that's been pretty standard for you guys, Gemini. I just remember that for all of, for the last like 3 career readings. Okay, next we have Cancer. Cancer, what do we have here? Okay, Cancer. This is very nice. You guys could be investing in yourself, right? This is a very nice energy, Cancer. I can say that, but I think that there's somebody here. I don't even want to talk about this person. We're gonna come back to them later. I think you're cutting somebody off, but you guys could be receiving a sponsorship or a brand deal, or like fame or fortune. There is something that's coming to light for you guys. So I don't know if like you guys are like, I don't know, you work in the public eye. That's very interesting. But there is a missed opportunity where you felt like there was a missed opportunity that's coming back around. Why are you confronting this person? There is somebody here, like you guys could be wanting to confront somebody from your past. Okay, what is this here? Because I feel like you guys are focusing on yourself. You guys are starting something. You guys could be like, I don't know, an influencer or something, like where you're in the public eye. I get that. But there is like someone here you want to confront, and why is that? Huh. Did they tell you you weren't going to make it? Yeah. There is somebody here where it's like, they couldn't see your potential. 3 of Wands on the Death card. They couldn't see what it is that you were trying to accomplish. And now it's like, hey, look it, I accomplished this. And it's like, it's a little bit like, I don't want to say childish, but it's just like you want to rub it in their face a little bit. We're just like to maybe even just show them like it is possible, like not to crush people's dreams in the future, or like maybe not even to like they can have dreams, right? Like they can believe anything is possible. And we have 9 of Wands. This person made your life incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. Was it even a coworker? Doesn't have to be. This could be like, it could be like I guess for some of you guys it is, but it could be like a family member or like a spouse or someone who was just always in your ear telling you like it wasn't possible, and you just want to show them that it is. Like you could have ended things with them. I think you guys are stepping into like a very fortunate time right now. Like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Page of Pentacles. I think like there was some times like you guys even doubted yourself, but I think deep down you knew that you had a higher purpose here. Ace of Pentacles. Are you guys in the beginning stages of this? You guys could be in the beginning stages of this. Maybe because it's the Ace of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, and these are like, it's good news, but these are very, like, these are beginnings. It's not quite there yet. But it's coming. Yeah, with the Sun, it's definitely coming. It's like you guys are meant to be seen. Maybe this Leo season or Aries season. Aries season is next year in March, April, but how is this? Do we care about this other person? Kind of, not really. At the end of the day, like, you guys are going to be fine, Cancer. You guys have are taking the steps that are necessary. I think you guys had to leave a lot of people behind because you can't take everyone with you wherever it is that you are going. I think you realize that. It could be like a bittersweet thing. There is just like one person here who you just can't wait to look, I was right. And hey, like, we all deserve to, like, you know, I think while it's valid, I think just the success is enough. You don't necessarily need to rub it in this person's face, but I can understand wanting to, right? Yeah, I think that's it for you guys, Cancer. Next we're gonna do Leo. Leo. I think Cancer, you guys had the best one. Okay, Leo. Oops. Okay. Oh. This is nice too, Leo. You guys could be making a very big purchase soon. I don't know, like you're buying a home, buying a car. Ooh, you guys could be receiving a pay raise, like maybe getting a promotion, something with better benefits. I also feel like you guys, I don't know if you guys have like 2 jobs, like 2 careers. I would say that, like, where one, like, you guys have like a normal 9 to 5. You guys have to pay the bills, but then you have something that is very creative, right? You guys could be going viral. You guys, it's just like, I think that you guys could be receiving more money from this. Like, I think on both sides, like, you guys are experiencing financial abundance, which is very nice. I do have your doubt is normal. Acknowledge it and release it. Yes, you can. So, like, if you guys have been having doubts, I think Leo too as well. I think this is a reoccurring thing for you guys. Same as Gemini. But totally different things. So for you guys, it's like you guys wanting to receive recognition, and it's coming. 3 of Wands here, it does indicate the future. So it is coming. I do feel like you guys have been very patient. You guys have been waiting for a very long time. So I can understand you guys feeling like antsy about it, or like wondering if it's ever gonna come. Yeah, High Priestess. I think deep down you do know that it is meant for you and it is coming, but to be patient for it. Like I hate saying divine timing, because like, what is divine timing, right? Like, it could be anything, and it's different for everyone. And I can understand like if you guys are frustrated, but if you guys are doing something that you love on the side, even if it doesn't like take off in the way that you want it to take off, or as soon as it like as fast as you would like it to take off, don't stop doing it, because you did it because you loved it, right? I can also understand you feeling like it's work at the end of the day, because you do have to put in energy and time into this. And then if you're not actually receiving anything, then maybe finding a way to like find the joy in that, and like, oh, I actually really do loving this, and finding like how you started getting into it in the first place. Seven of Cups here. Can we clarify? I think that it's easy to get lost in the like the numbers, right? Like the numbers game. Like realistically, are you going to succeed? Like how many other people are out there doing the same thing that you're doing? But they're not you, Leo, and there's enough room for everyone, right? Like there's enough room and space. Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. I think you guys are debating walking away. Don't walk away from this. I mean, I'm like, if you're burnt out, you're burnt out. Take a break, right? Like, but that's a lot. So I feel like you guys might feel like it's too much, like with everything that you're trying to do. Maybe you're working 2 or 3 different jobs, right? And then you don't have time for this other thing that you actually really love doing that doesn't actually bring you money. Sometimes we have to sit and think about like the things that we want, because like maybe you guys are saving money for a big purchase. Maybe you guys want to own a home. Understandably, we would all love to own a home, but in this economy, it's like, is that really the right thing to do? It's realistically, are you doing it because you want to do it, like, or because like everybody else is doing it? It's easy to like get stuck in like the rat race of life, where like, oh, I'm this age, I should have this done, or I should do this and I should do that, when like maybe that's not your life that you're meant to have, or like maybe not right now, right? Everything in divine timing is all I'm going to say, Leo. And I hate saying that because it's kind of frustrating. But in your case, that's really what I can say. Okay, next we have Virgo. Virgo, what do we have for you guys? You guys are very divinely protected. There might be someone or something trying to, I don't know what, hinder your plans for some strange reason. Like, that's just what I'm getting. I don't know if you guys were like laid off or fired, or this person was laid off or fired, and like they just don't, like, yeah, they're a hater, they're giving hater vibes. There is something, like they're watching you closely. You guys are growing in a way that maybe this person did not expect you to grow. Maybe they feel like you could take their position. Maybe they feel like they see your light and they're just not really excited by it the way that other people are excited by it. There is, here, keep your plans to yourself. Not everybody's going to be happy for you. Can we clarify this here? Queen of Cups. I love this Queen of Cups. She's very beautiful. You guys have a very beautiful soul here, Virgo. I think that, how can I say this? Queen of Cups. It can be easy to get carried away in, like, you know, talking about our hopes and dreams with the people that we love, because we expect, like, we would expect them to like support us. Not even just the people that we love. Like maybe you have other coworkers who are just like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And while things, like I said, like I feel like this is a reoccurring thing today, where it is just best to keep your plans to yourself, because not everybody's going to be happy for you. What is this projected growth here? Somebody's going to come and confront you. Okay, why? This person, I don't know what it is. Like maybe you guys have come into money. Maybe you guys are more focused on like your career, or like you're doing something. Somebody feels left behind by this. It's very like egotistical. They feel like, oh, like you switched up since you come into some money. It's not the truth. Like you just have other obligations. Maybe you were able to see this person all the time and now you can't because you have to work. Maybe this person has too much damn time and maybe they need to get a job. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's, you guys are creating, like, I want to say even like breaking generational curses. Like you guys are wanting something more. Maybe this person, okay, maybe you guys are saving your money because you guys want to do something. Like you guys are trying to prepare for the future. And like this person that you're like dealing with does not do that. Like they're like, hey, let's go do this, let's go blow our money, let's go do that. And you don't want to do that. You want to save for the future. And this person is like, they're just calling you all types of names. It's just because it's okay to outgrow people. Yeah, 555 on the clock right now, right? Where it's okay to grow. I think this person is just stuck in that mindset. Like maybe you've known this person for a very long time, like maybe since you guys were children or something. And they just see things differently than you. Like you can't get along with yeah, 6 of Cups. This is definitely someone you've known since you were younger. Could even just be a past life connection. And sometimes like you have to be the one to let somebody go in order for them to grow, right? Like you're standing in the way of like where you're enabling this person. Because if this person has like, oh, well, I'm not the problem, I have lots of friends, right? Like where if they call out this person for their crap and like they realize that they don't have any friends, it's for a reason. And that can go both ways. Sometimes people can lose all their friends because they can't stand, but they're just not in alignment with them anymore. Anything else? I don't think so. That's it for you guys. Last we have Libra. Okay, Libra, what do we have for you guys? Libra. Aw, you guys have your guardian angels watching you. Okay. I don't know if you guys have been recently laid off, Libra, or like maybe demoted or something. This is like you guys are being redirected right now. You will succeed. Oh, you were on the wrong path came out. Do you guys feel like you guys are on the wrong path? No, let me see. Or let me clarify before I move on. Is Libra on the wrong path? Yeah. If you guys have been wondering why things have not been going your way, typically that means you're not supposed to be doing that, right? Like there is something else meant for you. And I do feel like spirit, like your angels and your spirit guides have been trying to redirect you towards something. Let's see, what are... And it's sales and marketing. Yeah, there's like, is it sales and marketing? Maybe, what is it? There's something here that you guys are trying to, like, it's just not meant for you. What is it? There is something that you guys are trying to create, or you guys maybe in the past have been wanting to create that it didn't work out, and so you don't like, you're just like, oh, it didn't work out, so I have to just give up. When really it's just not right now. You guys were supposed to continue on that path. You guys were meant for that, but it's just being patient, right? Like it's hard to be patient. You guys are not meant to work for other people. At the end of the day, Libra, I feel like you guys are meant to work for yourselves. I know not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is hard. It's sometimes it's harder than a 9-to-5 job. But I think in your case, Libra, like there is something here that you are supposed to be creating. What are they supposed to be creating? It's supposed to be like something that, I don't know, like just a few things where like maybe you guys are supposed to be like marketing and sales for like baby showers, weddings, engagements, graduations, festivals, something like that. Something with parties. That's coming through very strongly. Yeah. Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. That's like, this is the final level. I know sometimes it can be very hard to like go back to something that let us down, but if you're like really passionate about it, and you guys are, and I do feel like you sense that this is meant for you, you can't really give up on it because it didn't take off, right? Like, what was it? Like there was like that streamer who streamed to like one person every day. Like nobody watched their stream for like a whole year, right? And then all of a sudden they blew up. And it's just like, and they never gave up for a whole year. And so sometimes it's like you do have to like put in that work, be disappointed for a little bit, and then eventually it will catch up to you. Yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else? I don't think so, guys. I hope this resonated. If you guys are still here, please make sure you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, like it. Everything will be timestamped down below. If you guys would like to purchase a reading, that information is available down below as well. I will be back tomorrow at noon. Okay, so thanks again. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.